Vlog day 213. My day started with a surprise visit to the doctor with my mom. She just needed to get in for an early appointment, and they only had appointments this morning and none for like the next few weeks, so that's really good. Now I'm working on web stuff. It's cold. I need coffee. I don't prefer Rocket's coffee, but it's close, and it's cold in the office, so I want to be warm. Tiny little coffee. I feel like I've had enough milk recently, so I'm trying to cut back on that a little bit. We had ice cream last night too, hardly everyday ice cream. It's so thick and rich. Tasty, sure, but it's enough. It's enough. Let's try it. It's hot. That's why I got this. I really just need something to snuggle with because I don't know where the space heater is in here, so it's kind of cold. I think this one's dead. Ever since I dropped it in San Francisco on my way back. Oh, jeez. Tripod came apart. Hasn't been the same. These things rely entirely on friction. So as soon as you compromise the friction of any of the joints, they start to just kind of melt and they're miserable. And this one's been tipping over a lot. But I was literally just putting it on my phone and it snapped off. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have to retire this one, which is too bad because it's been the best one that I've had. Sometimes they don't last that long. Sometimes they only last a few weeks. So, because I use them a lot more than probably most people use them. A lot of people don't even know these things exist. Everywhere I go, people ask me what these are. So, I don't know, maybe I should start advertising for them. This is not a good advertisement for them. I recognize that. I'm just saying. Sorry, Joby. It's my fault. But look at how tiny it is. It's so tiny. Ooh, so warm. Anyways, web work done, and now I am absurdly hungry. I forgot to record the whole like eating pizza part, but I'm pretty sure you can believe me when I say that I did. If there weren't enough signs that I needed to get out of Spokane, this is the latest. The lunch special has gone from being 3 slices of pizza and a drink for $5 to being 2 slices of pizza and a drink for $5. Sad day. Anyways, Rob's read the first half of Agnar's box, pretty much everything that I've written so far. So we're gonna sit and talk about that, and I'll take notes. And then I think I've actually got other web work I need to do this afternoon, so no writing for me as far as I know. Well, that went really well. Rob had a lot of really good, it goes back to a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do with the book and the shortcomings that I knew were in the book, as far as layering and world building, some characterization, but overall, the story is approved. Passes with much more flying colors than The Black Knight's Apprentice, which will be a good book, but Agnar's box is way better. So now I'm going to go sit and write for a bit or work. No writing, I need to work. I've got to get this web stuff up. I'm realizing that one of the big challenges for me is that I want to write. Like, that's the big thing. I really just want to write and I want to travel. Writing doesn't pay for a long time. One of the great myths of publishing is that there's a lot of money. Like, if you publish a book, suddenly you're rich. It's not true. The average advance for your first novel is $5,000. So there's not a lot of money in publishing unless you get really lucky. And I know that, and I'm aware of that, but I've also been kind of living an austere life. Like, I'm very willing to not have much, not do a lot, but I really do want to travel still. And I do want to have more income than I have had this last year. This last year has been pretty awful. So instead of, moving furniture and finding random side jobs and whatever, I need to build my own business. I used to do web, graphic design, that kind of stuff. I'm reluctant to do it again because I've had some bad experiences, but I have the skill set for it. In conversations with Rob and James and some others, I think I'm coming up with like a decent plan for how I could actually add a lot of value to people's businesses without breaking the bank for them and making enough for me. So we'll see how that goes. That's what I'm going to go work on a little bit more right now. In the meantime, enjoy this shot of driving. I need to get a couple more copies of Into the Nansen out of the attic for review purposes and send those tomorrow. I was going to do today, completely forgot. I would have done it on Monday, but I hadn't slept, so. They asked for copies when they saw it, so yeah. Of course, they'll remain unnamed just in case they don't want to publish a review. Either way, I still need to dig out some books, which should be easier considering that I've already been up here digging them out. I don't have to figure out where they are. Ta-da! That was easy. So, you know, it was just pure laziness that I didn't come up here before. Ow!